Hello everyone, I'm Amari, and welcome back to another episode of Disco Elysium. I will speak with the dock workers here, but I want to see whether I can get this jam mystery. I'm gonna just talk to everyone. Now that I've talked to all of them, I think this is one lorry driver, and then there's the rhyme dude, and then the lady. I'll just talk to them briefly again.
Looking for something, Aunt? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
If it's not you, then who's running drugs through Terminal
Isn't
B?
it obvious? Fucking Sealang.
Okay, so I think it's
beady-eyed South Samaran. He's a Samaran guy who likes to pretend he's some kind of businessman. Just
find him?
follows us.
Yes. Where?
Looks like his tribe are nuts.
I wouldn't be so sure about it.
Okay,
Guess
we'll
so.
give him a visit. So he's saying it's this guy. Both of them are saying it's this guy. Right? The girl, the lady over
Make way
here.
for the master poet.
What are you hauling anyways? He said apples, right?
Oh, high-grade narcotics.
Relax. He's merely joking.
Yeah. Wicked. I've always wanted a friend in the other world.
No,
I don't know
I'm
why. I don't
joking,
think
my
it's
man.
him.
Found runs a nice, clean business. This haul of cargo is mostly sporting goods. They usually
Yeah.
get shipped to Grad and the Occident. Though we've been making headway in the Ilmaran market lately.
So nothing illegal then.
Not unless they've illegalized sports equipment while out.
The man
Right.
taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
Let's ask the lady again, because she accused this guy. Both of them are accusing him, but I really don't think it's him. It's one of these other two. I know it. I know it's not him. I don't know. I trust him. My brain said I should
The
trust
woman
him.
is still hunched over.
Okay, snap my fingers again.
What is it? What do you want? What do I need drugs for, Lowman? What I say?
That's not really what I was getting at.
What where you get?
Maybe if she thought you're corrupt.
What is it exactly you're hauling?
Your man, Lowman. What of it? Maybe. Probably not. Makes no difference to me either way.
How can you not know what you're hauling? Yeah.
Just this month, I made half a dozen trips from Saramiriza to
Drugs.
No,
We've done this
Lowman,
conversation with her
diamonds.
already. If you had to guess.
Easy. It's the skinny man who thinks.
I don't think it's
That's
him
correct.
though.
There
Okay,
is
if
no
you're not involved with the drug
visibility of
trafficking, then
any
why are you
Where
still
do you
waiting?
want me? Or I can just.
I think we're done here, no?
Okay, fine. Yeah, we're done. So who is it then? I think I'm at an impasse here because I don't think it's either of them.
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy Grad-made machine is well kept for such an old machine.
Look in the
The
window.
windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorryman's cabin with personal belongings, stickers, insignia.
What kind of stickers and insignia?
The driver has adorned his space with a substantial collection of peculiar paraphernalia. Proclamations about honor, strength, and purity are glued to various panels.
This is the racist guy's truck, probably.
A large metal pendant hangs from the rear view mirror. The pendant features a sun crowned with wavy rays. It is a seal of Royalist era Revachol.
What about the back seat?
The back end of the cabin has a small perch to sleep, large ashtrays. There are several suns and wheels sewn into the curtains. A book with ragged edges catches your notice. The front cover features a large muscular man. The
Hyamdall!
title reads, Man from Eamdal in the Lost City of the Pygmies.
I want that book.
Racist nationalist paraphernalia. Not unusual in this part of town.
Do you think this...
This is
Oh.
our guy.
You think this lorry belongs to our tough guy?
Likely, yes. This guy's proud of who he is. Drapes it all over his machine.
There he is, in front of Rita, smoking nervously, hoping it's over.
Oh, we can talk to him again then. I think we have... That's like new information we have about him. Then we can talk to this guy. Oh, that person too.
Looking for something, Aunt? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
What are you hauling?
Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so...
How long has
the
this been
strike?
going on?
Oh, they've been at
Okay,
it.
the cargo
Apples.
he's picking up.
Apples It's exactly the kind of thing you'd say if you had something to hide.
Yeah, it's him. Apples?
Yeah, apples? I take it you had other questions?
What?
It's about biology. Not the most popular topic nowadays, with a coalition in charge and all. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand like common sheep.
I can't remember what that means. Please explain.
People who've studied these things said that you and me are superior by
I don't want to hear this stuff. Okay, what else have you thought up?
So, lately we Occidentals have experienced an
And what's the problem with that? I don't want to hear his racist
The
drivel.
dam keeps our
Cultural victory? What is this then?
What is this cultural victory?
It's what the kips of Boogie Street are going for.
Uh-huh.
It's true. Also, you need to realize the dangers of mixing races. Who knows what might happen if people don't stay in their birthplace? You might end up with a new subrace, with unknown characteristics, leading to don't push.
Don't know, man.
Looking for
Do
something
I have to
on-
agree that I'm a
Come to tell me
racist?
to fuck off again? Oh, not much anymore. I'm here. Apples.
Apples. It's exactly the kind
Sounds
of...
like a
Look,
cover story.
as detect. Oh, I'm here to pick up a load of fucking apples, man. Yep, it's
In fact, Yekokata is a desolate wasteland whose name literally translates
Damn
to
it.
the man bites his lip.
I did. I interrogated them. I don't think it's this guy at all. I think it's that guy. He's picking up apples. But I can't accuse him of it. Where's...
Make way for the master poet.
I'm not gonna point my finger at him, no. Oh wait, I wanna go here. I don't think it's this skinny guy. I think they're both, I think both the lady over there that's all spacey and this racist are it. Alright, who's this?
Scab?
Scab?
You're hazy on the notion of a scab. Smells like politics, though.
What
Maybe
exactly...
it's got something to do with the flask he reaches for from time to time.
What exactly is a
A
scab?
kind of a worm, content with mere survival. They come, they want to do our job for shittier pay, screwing over both themselves and us. Everybody loses.
You don't seem to like them
Gotta be
much.
bloody stupid or freaking evil to Scab. Or I guess, scared maybe. But scared of what? Of who?
He looks at the mask, squinting his eyes as if trying to ascertain what they're scared of.
Personally, I'd rather beg than Scab. If the gentleman shouting on the street came begging, maybe they'd have gotten something.
Have you tried talking to them?
We've explained the matters, but they don't listen. This lot would be reasonable and go home if the big guy wasn't riling them up all the time.
Okay, I'm not a cop. I'm not a cop. I'm not a scab. I'm a cop.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop Scab. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, "Let us cop for less money."
He chuckles, then realizes...
Show him your stolen card. Now has arrived the perfect moment.
Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the Wild North? Come to see the strike?
Hey, you're the man in the boots at the gate. Kuno said you know about the armor.
The little boy had the good on his promise. To get
His
me
promise?
into trouble. To sick the pigs on me. Pardon the choice of words. Not mine.
What happened?
I was asked to look into that armor situation. Official union probe, you know. Track it down, see who took it.
You were hired?
Did
Okay.
you?
At first I thought, why not? Maybe the pieces can feed the strike. Buy us a few more days under the sun, you know?
Uh-huh.
So I went to this boy. He said he'll make me his prison bitch. He's got
Sounds like
eyes
Kuno.
everywhere, the cops in his pocket, and he's the king of Jamrock. Serves me right for doing menial footwork. I dropped that probe right then and there, and it still got me into trouble. One bad move is all it takes.
So Kuno used you to, what, scare you?
It's a minor nuisance. It's all good.
Okay. The probe into the armor. What did you learn?
I learned that people don't want to talk to a drunk union man about some armor.
What else?
Not much. Technical stuff mostly.
Okay,
That
what
was the interesting part.
what sort of technical stuff?
I did some research into this armadura. Let's say I have friends at the library. I didn't get into the material science, just how it comes off.
How does it come off?
In parts. 4 in total. The helmet was the first to go. The kid says he tore it off and kicked it into the sea. I believe him. The boots were still on the guy last I saw. Too hard to remove.
Yeah,
so,
I know.
as I count, there are 2 parts missing. The gauntlets and the cuirass. This is where I left off. Too much hassle. More like a job for some militia.
Hold up. 4 pieces helmet, cuirass, gauntlets, boots. What about the leggings?
Oh, they're just gone. They don't exist anymore, if they ever did at all. Forget about them. I did.
I'm ambitious. I'm gonna find all of it. All the pieces.
All of it? There are junior officers out there eager to prove themselves. I would leave some for them, and I would leave the
Oh.
boots to processing, but okay. Let's find all of it.
You know you want to find all
it's
of it, Kim.
implied he finds it unlikely that you will succeed in
I
this.
will find it.
A Mesque is epic then, all across Martinez. I hope it will be a real bonanza for you.
Alright, thanks for your cooperation,
No
sir.
problem. If you see that kid, thank him from Call Me Mañana. Thank him for showing me the way.
Call me mañana. I've come to Martinez investigating
Murder,
a
huh?
murder. Yeah.
That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder.
Whisper. I have no idea what I'm doing.
That's okay. I have no idea what I'm doing either. I don't even know what day it is.
Neither do I.
Don't tell me. It's a better day that way.
Yeah. I'm looking for assistance with a dead body situation.
Body still hanging in the tree?
Yeah, he is.
Hey, that's a rough pickle. Can't help you with that, sorry. I'm not really an admirer of dead bodies. Might be someone else from the Union can render assistance.
Does this mean you can let me through the gate?
I don't operate in that capacity. I'm not a granter of passage. The passage grants itself.
If it's all so simple, why don't the strikebreakers just go up the stairs?
We can just go up these stairs. That simple. Just walk in.
Aye. Walk right past Measurehead and go in.
Past Measurehead.
Yeah, the 2.5 meter tall Semini supremacist there.
Oh, that dude.
Walk right past him,
Right.
then press the button to unlock the door,
Okay.
then go past him again,
Okay.
and you enter the arbor through the office. Está.
So you're saying it's actually quite difficult.
Don't worry, I'm sure it's not completely impossible. For example, you could best Measurehead in a physical confrontation,
Doubt I can.
or you could convert to a Semini supremacist worldview. Or,
Another racist?
maybe it actually is completely impossible.
Has anyone here ever bested him in a physical confrontation?
Not yet, no. He's incredibly strong.
Has any of the scabs tried converting to his worldview?
Jean-Luc himself would say the philosophy has proven overly heroic for the scabs to convert to. Not enough intuition.
Got it. Another
Sure.
thing. I'm a bit short of money right now. Can you give me some of it?
Sure thing, my friend. I can help you out.
Oh, I'm gonna... He flips a coin towards you. Try to catch it.
The coin lands into your hand as if it has always belonged there. The swallow returns.
Always
Appreciated.
glad to help out the
A
RCM.
whole real. This guy is
Shame I can't do
so
more.
generous.
Things are meager at the moment due to,
He nods towards the protesters.
you know, the winter's fat is slowly running out and all. Still better than scabbing, though.
Every little bit helps, you know?
I'm always glad to help out when possible. Not like these slithering scabs.
What's the strike about?
You know, serious business. I'm sure the big boss will be glad to tell you. You'll have to ask him first.
He's a chatty guy. Wants to talk about the strike. Return once you've met the union boss and are on a better footing with the organization.
Okay, I'm gonna see what happens if I show him that I'm a worker. I'm pretty... He knows I'm not, but we'll see. I'm actually a worker like you guys. Show him the stolen
The
card.
man looks at the colorful piece of plastic, then at you, then back at the card.
But that's not you, officer.
It's an old picture.
From back when you were not a cop, but a heavy-set, dark-skinned dock worker named Santiago Jean?
Yes.
Highly unlikely. I've known John for several years now. Also, you told me you're a cop, remember? How did you get his shift card?
Now you're in a mess.
Oh.
The time hath not arrived. Sorry.
It was like a sign. The wind deposited before my feet. I feel a closeness to this person.
Yes, the city has a way of pairing souls. John's been out drinking himself blind. He should be more careful than Johannes. Can I have the card?
It will
No.
prove useful still. Believe your thieving fingers.
No, I'm afraid the card's evidence in an ongoing investigation.
Oh. Is my friend in some sort of trouble?
Maybe.
Who knew?
Nice. Talk. Gotta get moving. I just wanted to show it to him. I will go there in a moment. I want to see what's down here. And then there's this person. It says Grih. Maybe this person's another lorryman? No, this is a dock worker.
Bastards!
Scablator.
We have a right to work!
The man yells towards the harbor gates. His voice is the loudest of the lot and oddly screechy for a man his size. What's going on here?
Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
The broad-shouldered alpha male turns to you. He's a full head taller than everybody else here.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down.
No, why should I?
We're here to fight for a cause. Stripes usually have problems with people who have causes.
I'm thinking no.
Good. We're fighting for a cause here.
You can fight whatever you want.
to work! Right to work! Besides, we're not that different. It
We're
helps
not.
if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence.
I would like more pay too. What kind of cause are we talking about?
Rights of people, rights of workers, to have gainful employment, to make a salary, and feed their families.
His manner of speaking is wooden, the tone of voice bland and uninspired, almost as if compiling replies.
Oh, he's
from a
just
set of
parroting what he's heard from
phrases.
somebody else. Okay. I don't think I've chosen any. Regardless, I have some questions for you.
Maybe you should ask them the questions, like why we're not allowed to make a living here. Shame on you! We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
He points his fingers at the man sitting on the railing.
So do we, Scab.
The loitering man hollers in return. I want to get into the harbor too.
Have fun. Union shits are on full strike. Don't think they're going to let you through the gates.
Okay, I'm entering.
Trying to meet their fat boss.
I'm interviewing people about the murder that took place here behind the hostel cafeteria there.
I know nothing about a murder.
Absolutely nothing?
Wouldn't put it past these harbor bugs. They'd do anything to stay alive. Right to work! It's shameful. Cops doing nothing. You should bring backup. Open up the gates for us. Blockading gainful employment for workers is a crime.
Well, this really isn't my area of expertise.
We are not picking a side in this just yet, sir.
Pity. Let us work!
What is a strike?
When a bunch of ungrateful, lazy cockroaches can't get their act together, decide to block honest work for other people.
He shifts uncomfortably on his workers' overalls. What do the strikers want?
Beats me. They mumble nonsense about boardrooms and workers' rights, while we have the right to work!
There's something odd in the way he carries himself. His set of clothing looks vaguely mismatched. The different pieces of the attire seem ill-fitting.
Ill-fitting? What does that mean?
His shirt is far too small and an unpleasantly tight fit, while the
Ugh.
overalls, held up by a belt, seem to fit a man with much more corpulence.
You're wearing new clothes?
He ignores your question, choosing instead to turn to the emaciated workers, raising both fists in the air. The clothes are obviously not his.
That's weird.
Silence is the answer. There's something off here, but he won't say what.
Who are all these strike breakers? Look around.
Honest men and women with rights to work, to be useful, not toys for corporate interests.
The man runs a hand through his steadily graying military haircut.
We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If union fucks don't want work, they ought to let in those who do want work.
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No. They follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because they were given a job to do!
You've been talking to him for quite a while now. Something is off with this guy. Ask him where he's from.
Okay, I gotta ask, where exactly are you from?
What's it to you?
Deep set suspicion drips from every syllable. I thought you looked real familiar for a second there.
No. Don't think we've met before. I came to help out the people.
Every once in a while, it's like you can see glimpses of another guy under the guise of this fighter for jobs. He seems a more brutal, cunning, and suspicious person. Just a hunch. Or you just might be paranoid.
No, already got that. I'm interested in your background.
We're all workers, right? Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain in Jamrock. Backgrounds in odd jobs, heavy lifting, cargo hauling, bouncer work. I know the drill.
A bouncer where? I frequent a lot of bars. Maybe it's one I know.
Worked at Territorial. Ring a bell?
Never heard of it. Are you lying?
We're done here. I have a strike to break.
He squints at you, a little spark of violence gutters in his eyes, then he blinks in return and turns to his men.
Right to work! Right to work!
Hey, tough guy, I had more questions. Wait, I should... Oops. Excuse me, I had further inquiries.
Things are busy enough. You're going to waste less of my time?
We'll
The
see.
hulking man oozes stark skepticism.
Wait, hold on. I save in case he actually, like, harms me.
Right to work! Right to
What exactly is your goal
We
here?
were promised work. We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gates.
Are you unable to breach the entrance?
Main gate's locked. Would take heavy ordnance to bust it open. And try to get in through the secretary's office. Door's locked. The guard's blocking the way to the access panel. And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either. I mean head measurer. Or whatever he is.
Why don't you just talk to them?
Like civilized folk, you mean?
Yeah.
These native fucks don't understand civilized.
It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home, at least for now, if you can't get in anyway.
No! They will give up eventually. Or get drunk. Leave the button unguarded. Then we charge.
The man rubs his jaw. Perfect little, likely bearded square wedge. Okay, where are you from?
What's it to you?
Curiosity, going to figure out this strike mess.
Big mess, caused by union greed. But I only fight for the rights of people.
Every once in a while, it's like you can see glimpses.
Oh,
We're
yeah,
all
here.
workers, right? Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain in Jamrock. Backgrounds in odd jobs.
Okay,
Worked at Territorial. Ring a bell?
Yeah, I think I've been there.
It was a long time ago.
The man is quickly losing interest. What did I get from White Morning? Thought complete. And the little guy gets smaller and smaller as you rise above the dollhouse world. You see him out of the snow in the streets, in the shop in the corner, and finally in a matchbox house, sitting by the window, white flowers in the windowsill. You can smell them from up here. It's awful. A white morning, a modern death, divorce or something similar. All you can do is put more distance between you and him, make him smaller, make him less you. Bonuses. 20% zoom out distance. Okay, I guessed right. All motorics learning caps raised by 1. Except... Sweet. I can learn quite a number. I can learn like 12. Yeah, those are squares up there. So I just have to guess what these other ones give me. Like, oh, I can't internalize anything right now. Why? Unlock? Oh! I don't want to spend a skill point. Oh. I have to unlock. I have to spend skill points to unlock all 12 of these so that I can internalize more. But then I can't use them here. Okay. I just have to level up more. Whoa, I can zoom out a lot, so I can get a better lay of the land. Let's go back to the pawn shop. Oh, I like this. I can zoom out really far just so that I can travel from, like, different places and see what's around that I've missed. Ooh. Does this trash can have any bottles? Yeah, it did. Okay. I just need to... Oh, there's another person here. Hello.
There are clothes inside. Cheap second-hand clothes, smelling of strangers' body odors.
Don't be shy. These are premium class clothes. Good quality fabrics, best retro design. Save the economy with your style, officer.
Save the economy? That sounds off.
Save the economy. What are you talking about?
Haven't you heard, officer? We've got to be economically conscious. Recycle your cash, keep it in circulation. Don't buy new things. Buy eco.
Thanks for the advice. I'll try to be more economically conscious.
Very cool.
Cool. Browse the box.
You find your hands deep in tattered and faded garments made from weird polyester blends that make your body itch and sweat in all the wrong places. The box smells like cat piss or like an old person with no money.
Economical, but also trendy. Look firsthand. Buy secondhand. Keep the economy moving.
Alright, find something worth salvaging from that pile of rags.
Something cold grazes your
Ooh.
hand. Synthetic and sleek. A windbreaker. Surf, it says, but also wind, summer, 100% waterproof.
It's a tracksuit, isn't it?
Sport. All in different
It says,
typefaces.
oh, okay.
Practical, and yet it may deaden your senses to the world around you. Possibly because of the awful typeface.
Good choice, officer. Mega sporty. And it's only $4.50 for you, sir.
I need to be able to afford... Okay, leave for now. I'm not going to buy that because I need to be able to afford another night at the whirling.
You see two lowly, defeated speakers, thralls, slaves basically, perched atop them like conquerors surveying the land. A pair of found, durable wear sneakers, Ultra Series.
I can see you with taste for luxury, officer. Can't keep your eyes off those sneakers?
Inspect the
A
sneakers.
pair of found Ultras. The design is impossibly sleek and simple. A futuristic silhouette with a sleek monochrome colorway, a jet black upper, and a silver-lined midsole. Dedicated, victorious, sporty. These found sneakers are a must-have for a track and field
Oh
legend.
gosh, I could go head-to-toe tracksuit.
Those sneakers, mister. Those sneakers are the latest found sneakers. Super air, super fine, super cool. Only 50 real.
I can't afford
Only?
any.
That's madness.
That is madness.
Found Ultra. We're the future.
Jeez.
You remember the slogan from some magazine?
Inspect the speakers.
These once respectable speakers have been conquered, reduced to a mere prop by the indomitable found Ultras atop them. A small heat emboss on the veneer reads, Solidarity Aid from the People's Republic of Samara. The speakers themselves don't seem to display any magical qualities.
No, don't look at the speakers, officer. Look at the sneakers. The sneakers are the stars here.
But I already looked at the sneakers.
Then look at them again.
Can I
These
just
are
buy...
the premium lifestyle sneakers, officer. The best on the market.
Yeah, but can't I just buy the sad conquered Samaran speakers?
No way, officer. These aren't for sale. They're bad speakers. Low-fi socialist junk.
That's why I want them. I think I might be lo-fi socialist junk myself.
No, officer. You're a high-class policeman who accepts nothing less than the best. Lucky for you, I've got the best on sale.
You don't know what I am. I don't even know it myself. I want the speakers.
Well, if you want them...
He pauses for a moment, calculating.
But see, they are the pedestal for my sneakers. If I let go of the speakers, where will the sneakers go? I can't leave premium lifestyle sneakers on the ground. If, on the other hand, you wanted to buy the sneakers too, I could maybe throw in the speakers for little extra. 50 cents?
Damn, so you have to buy the sneakers
I
first.
don't want to buy the sneakers. Okay, leave. I just want those
There's a pile of
speakers.
cheap sunglasses in a small box, a variety of shapes and colors.
You like sunglasses, officer? I've got the latest styles right here.
The vendor takes a pair of sunglasses and sticks them under your nose. Try the
Abort.
shades on.
These are hideous. What's more, they don't even fit your face. You can feel them pinching your nose and chafing against your brow.
Damn, officer! You look like a mega secret spy. Very secret. They're practically made for you. I'll let you have them for 2 real and 50 cents.
They don't
It's
fit though.
going to be very difficult for anyone to take you seriously with these things on your face.
No, you are definitely not buying those.
You're right. I'm too sensible for those.
Are you sure? But they look so good on you.
I know.
You should think this through, officer.
Oh, look at that. They look rad. But no. Rummage through the box.
These are all boring. Boring third-rate ho-hum sunglasses made of cheap Syrahese plastic, the kind of plastic that melts in the sun. Those UV stickers are almost certainly just there for the show. If anything, these lenses probably direct more UV light into your pupils. A UV magnifier.
I don't doubt
These
that.
are all first-rate sunglasses. Premium design, super material, very cool.
Very cool.
UV resistant. These will definitely keep your eyes safe and cool while doing your dangerous police work.
Try again. Maybe you can find some interesting sunglasses in the box.
No luck.
Ah,
All
damn.
you find is this lime-colored cellophane visor,
Ew.
produced by a bargain sportswear brand called Amphibian, apparently. There's a malformed green frog on its bent cap.
Oh, that visor is perfect for you, officer.
No, thank
It'll
you.
definitely keep the sun out of your eyes while you're shooting criminals. Bang, bang! And all for a mere 6 real.
Hey, at least it might actually offer some protection against the sun. Not like those cheap plastic shades.
Turn to Lieutenant. Kim, are firefights something we should be prepared for?
I hope not.
He says, looking up from his browsing.
Don't like it? Sure, Square Joe. No problem.
Oh my
Let's
god,
get you
that's
some real
so
shades.
cute. It is so damn cute, but I need to be able to pay for. Okay, I'll be back. I'm just, window shopping, but I'll be back. Is there anything this way? Dumpster diving. A bottle. No. Yeah, there's no way through here. Let's go to the pawn shop. Can't go there, right? Yeah. See if there's any more bottles anywhere also. There we go. What is that? Fingerless gloves? Oh, hell yeah. I look cool. I like my gardening. I look like a mad scientist. Oh, there's a guy here. What's going on here?
A couple of indicator lights are missing from this control panel. Loose wires dangle from the now vacant holes. In the middle is a lever. Beneath it, a small metal plaque. This panel usually closes the water lock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal. But there's a crashed salmon and butter sign in the way. Pulling the lever probably won't do anything.
I'm gonna pull it anyways. Pull the lever up.
You pull the lever all the way up until the metal clicks against the contact pins. You hear a soft clunk. Nothing happens.
Alright, release the lever.
A spring brings the lever back to its original position. You still need to close the water lock to get across the canal. Some other way. Wasn't there a sign over there saying functionality will be restored on Wednesday morning?
I think that's tomorrow already, so leave. Yeah, because this looks like the bridge, right? When I zoomed out, yeah. And then I can cross here. Oh, I can't look at that yet. Okay, we talked to Guy.
G'day to you, officers.
A burly man hangs out by the waterlock, carving up a generous serving of salami with an old hunter's knife. His eyes are fixed on a man stranded on the other side of the waterlock and on an enormous billboard that has fallen down into the canal between them.
First things first, what are you doing here, man on the waterlock?
My friend Barry the Butcher is stuck on the other side of the waterlock. I'm keeping him company and eating his salami.
That's nice of him.
From the corner of your eye, you see a man in a yellow shirt and grey overalls waving at you from across the canal. He seems disappointed about the wreckage on the waterlock and the salami.
I'm sure he wants salami.
Very good stuff. Anything I can do for you, officer?
The man on the waterlock picks the skin off a slice of salami and takes a sizable bite. Do you know what caused this wreckage? Point at the smashed billboard on the canal.
I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh? Then again, plenty of daredevil drivers in Rivershoal. Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here. Especially a waterlock. The rest of the coast is closed off till then.
What's with the lever that does nothing? Point at the control panel next to him.
It's supposed to operate the waterlock, but as noted, it's all junk right now. Disabled because of the blockage.
Why is it disabled?
Safety measure. Turns out the panel needs a special key to be reactivated. Wouldn't want anyone moving the waterlock with debris still in the channel. It'll be restarted on Wednesday morning. You want to do the honors when the time comes?
Do I ever? Nod enthusiastically.
Great! Just drop in on Wednesday if you want to see the waterlock at work.
Yeah.
They say the canal crew will be here at 7:15.
He cuts a fresh slice from his salami.
The coast part of the map is inaccessible until the 3rd day.
Okay, day 3. Do you know what's further down the coast?
Well, there's the fishing village, an abandoned fish market, a bizarro church. Not much use to the congregation, though. There always seems to be something wrong with it.
He thinks for a moment.
Yeah, not really much else.
Okay.
Just bombed out ruins.
Can I have some of that salami? Point at his food.
Sure thing.
Oh, really? He cuts off a slice of salami.
It is salty. It is savory. It is chewy. The hangover only makes the salami more tasty.
I still have a hangover?
Want some too, officer?
He turns to the lieutenant.
Why not?
Oh, the lieutenant ponders the offer for a moment, then decides to go for it. He takes a slice of salami from the man and chews on it. All right, bye. Oh, we both got a little snack. A little snacky snack. All right, time for us to figure out where my gun is. Let's heal my morale so I don't die of being like, oh my god, I gave my gun to somebody.
Hello, hello.
All
Let
right.
me know if I can help you with anything.
By the way, do you happen to have any guns like the ones carried by the officers of this citizens militia?
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
This is a pawn shop, and it did feel as if you've met before. Oh God. The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another, alert.
Wait, I sold you my gun?
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. Said you were undeserving of a service weapon of the Rivershoal Citizens Militia.
Sounds like me.
And I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off-the-charts photon emissions.
Yeah.
The unhealthy kind.
Was the buyer a policeman too?
She didn't seem like a policeman.
She...
Although she kept referring to herself as a pig.
Oh.
Which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit obsessive. But I was just happy to get rid of it. And of her. Truth be told, she was terrifying.
She was terrifying.
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the Citizens Militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it?
There's only one explanation. She must be one of my rabid fans, because I'm a star.
In that case, she'll be happy to get a visit from us, if we can find her.
Yeah, any idea where I can find this buyer?
My apologies, officer, but I have no idea where she was coming from, or where she went.
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it now. You
All
just
right.
have to hope you luck upon her somehow.
At least now I know how I lost my sidearm. Let's talk about something else.
Of course.
Great. Great. He doesn't even know what she looks like. That's helpful. Let's see if we can go to this union, these union people. I can't wait for that water lock to be fixed up. I have so many quests, don't I? Wait, it says... In order to succeed, one, the body has to be down. Okay. Kuno lied to you. Return and confront him. Okay, we can do that. Well, let's do that now. Kuno, you lied to me. Oh god, I wonder if I can emotionally handle this. Oh wait, Kuno had drugs in here. Hold on, I need to get drugs. I forgot that I needed to get drugs. Oh damn, I can't get them anymore. Alright. I mean, I do have drugs in my pocket. I just wanted to get more. Did I save? There we go, save. Kuno, you lied to me.
Look,
how could you?
It's the fucking war pig! Try not to knock yourself out.
I've come to ask questions. I still have a case to solve.
You belittled yourself before the Kuno. Now you must seek his forgiveness.
Oh. Oh. Look. I want to make this right with Kuno. Make amends.
Fucking what pig?
You're a cool dude. Let's just bury the hatchet, okay?
Cool what? What the fuck is wrong with you?
I think you broke his brain when you fucked him up, Kuno.
You better come up with a way to make Kuno forget you tried to fucking hit him, piggo.
A material offering is implied.
Ooh.
He wants stuff. Only stuff can make it okay again.
Here's a drink, kid. It's alcohol. This should make us friends. Extend the bottle of liquor.
Stay the fuck away from Kuno. You smell like bum shit. Kuno's not a bum.
Why am I
Kuno
giving
doesn't
alcohol
touch
to a
that
child? Why?
What? Do you think Kuno's fucking 80 years old? Trying to bring me bum juice?
Bum juice?
Make the Kuno paranoid.
You don't like alcohol?
Just because you get high off that shit doesn't mean Kuno has to fuck himself with that fermented piss and shit mix. Trying to get a 12-year-old hooked on the
God, I
shit
feel
streak.
terrible. I feel terrible trying to give a child alcohol.
Alcohol use has been declining in the under 16 bracket this past decade.
Oh, because they just do drugs instead. I don't have anything. What can I offer you, Kuno?
Please don't waste time on nonsense.
Don't listen to the blind fuck, piggo. You're doing the right thing here. Trying to get Kuno to like you again.
He pauses to think.
You can pay tribute to Kuno with drugs, or cigarettes, or some wheels. Kuno could use some wheels. Motorized carriage shit.
Okay, I don't want to give him my drugs. I'll buy him cigarettes. Whatever then.
What are you doing?
I need to make truce with Kuno. Offer him something.
No, you really don't. That is a 12-year-old boy. His opinion of you doesn't matter.
You don't fucking matter, buck imp.
Oh, I'm still gonna mark it down as something I need to do.
But why? You're turning this into a huge thing.
Oh gosh. It's just very hard for me to let things go. I know it doesn't matter, but I need to make this right.
Okay. If you absolutely need to. But right now, let's move out.
I don't want like the power dynamics thing. Let's go buy some cigarettes. I don't want to give him my drugs. Those are my drugs. I only have one of those drugs. I can't buy them at the convenience store, but I could buy cigarettes at the convenience store. Oh god, I hope they're not that much because I need this money. I need this money to... Where is it? Here. I need this money to be able to sleep at night.
A colourful display of cigarettes and alcohol bottles line the shop wall.
Again, I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health.
Okay, give me Astra cigarettes.
Here you go, mister.
We'll leave. We're buying Kuno some cigarettes. This is terrible. Don't give children cigarettes. It's just, you know, I tried to hit Kuno. I shouldn't have done that. But now Kuno's gonna have some cigarettes. am I doing? What am I doing? What is this game turning me
Have you
into?
come to make your offering to Kuno?
Let's rip some tar, Kuno. Hold out the pack of cigarettes.
Put it away. The information here isn't worth it.
Back off, fuck eyes! Kuno is a man. Kuno can smoke if he wants.
We may need his help. Who knows what he knows?
No. What we need is to get back to work. He doesn't know anything.
This is work, so how about it, Kuno? This can be yours. Shake the pack of cigarettes at the boy.
Okay, Porkson. Tar keeps Kuno sharp. Helps Kuno think. Kuno likes that brain boost shit.
Kim does not like this.
We're cool now. But don't be pulling this shit on Kuno, or Kuno's gonna have to beat the shit out of you again.
Historical revisionism has taken place.
Okay, wait.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Wait, I thought we were cool now. Okay, let me save that.
Does Kuno
That cost
care?
me 2 real, two and some real, just to get him to like me again. I talked to Manana about the armor.
So?
He raises his eyebrows, projecting aggressive indifference. He told me you promised to sick pigs on him. Yeah.
Yeah, so? Kuno did sick the pigs on him. Kuno's a man of his word.
Kuno sent your fat ass running around like jello.
Look, pig. Kuno sent you to rough some people up. Kuno played you. That happened. Now you and Kuno should move on.
I will remember this, Kuno.
You got fucked. You got fucked, pig. Fucked bad. Of course you're gonna remember this. Now get the fuck out of here, griefing the Kuno. After this shit, you better have something real interesting to say if you want to stay in Kuno's face.
Yeah, real interesting.
Let's talk about your shack again.
The fuck do you want with it?
Is that my coat up there? I'm pretty sure it's mine.
Is it? You got pretty fucked. Kuno's surprised you've still got your head after all that.
After all what?
Don't sweat it, drunk pig. Kuno will keep your nasty secret. Kuno's not snitching.
What secret?
He's saying you climbed up there. He probably saw you do it.
If I was able to climb up there, why couldn't I do it right now?
Yet, that conclusively explains how the coat got up there.
Good call, Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to Kuno about his kingdom.
Hey Kuno, you got any speed?
Fucking right, pig. Kuno's filling bathtubs with that shit. Kuno's a kingpin.
Can I have some?
Fuck no, pig.
Oh.
Kuno ain't dealing to the popo. Not doing the pork pen for your sad speed habit. You don't know Kuno.
Belying the act, he's actually telling the truth. Or at least 0.00001% of it.
Damn
He
it.
has a little speed. He's just not giving it to you. You need to befriend him first.
Damn it, I already bought him cigarettes. Okay, I'm off then.
Kuno doesn't fucking...
I gave him cigarettes. I'm gonna see, I put a point in savoir-faire. And I do have some gear that gives me more savoir-faire. I wonder if I can jump and get my coat now. You know? Let's see. Suggestion, drama, encyclopedia, spree, minus savoir-faire. Okay, so I don't have any. Well, I think reaction speed, conceptualization. Maybe I don't have anything that gives me savoir-faire. And I thought about it in my head. Minus savoir-faire. Let's put these shoes on anyways, so it doesn't give me that minus. Ooh.
The luxury of fine things. Just look at those black monk straps. After spending an entire day hustling, who's to say that you didn't deserve a pair of ridiculously expensive shoes on your tired feet?
You're right. Beautiful things do make people happy.
Beautiful things give you a rush.
It does.
It's power. Crafting your style, draping your flesh in silk and leather, deciding how to present yourself to the world. Remember, when they come to take it away from you, you worked for those shoes. Whether you like it or not, wearing these shoes has made you more liberal. Ultra-liberal.
Ultra-liberal.
They're either a gateway drug or a booster pack to get you deeper into free market ideology.
Okay. I am into it, whatever that is. Whatever these shoes make me feel, I'm in. Now I want to just jump and get these. Okay, let's save, because I'm probably not going to make it across and I'll probably die.
Tarpaulin cloak with possible RCM markings is still caught on the railing.
Yes, I have a 72%. Go for the cloak, jump over the ledge. Finally, freaking A. Yeah.
As you leap
Oh,
in the air,
yeah.
a chilly breeze engulfs you, sharpening your senses.
Close your eyes. Let the senses take in the world around you.
Ankles tingling from the tension, blood roaring in your ears. You are ready for your rendezvous with the concrete pavement below. Martinez goes about its daily routine as you soar through the air. The loud voices of protesters mix with the engine sounds from the traffic jam. Waves crash against the pier, and dense, salty sea air fills your lungs.
Don't let go of the moment yet.
The corpse is dominating the yard, and the stench is nauseating. Even so far from the epicenter, it brings tears to your eyes.
Continue the voyage through the salty air. Hell yeah.
As the concrete floor welcomes you, you realize it's been a while since you felt so alive. Alert, capable. Must be the adrenaline.
I knew you could do it.
Yeah.
My climbing down might not have been as disco as your jump, but at least we can explore the harbor now.
Yeah, he knew
With
I
your
could
feet
do it.
firmly planted on the concrete, the noise of the harbor rushes back in.
Oh, he had so much faith in me. He's like, I knew you could do it, yeah. Take all. Oh, yeah. Let's wear this cloak. RCM patrol coat, esprit de corps, corps and shivers. Oh. I'm looking like a Christmas tree. I look cool. I look like a hobo. Okay. What is this? Collecting rainwater. Let's go up here. See up what's up this way first. Oh yeah, bottles. At least 3 packs worth of cigarette butts. Numerous bottles of Commodore Red and potent Pilsner. Oh, this is money. 10 cents each, but you know, every bit counts. Ugh. Oh, there was another one. What is this? There's nothing? What's in here?
This is the night watchman's booth. The name on the door reads, René Arnaud. Listen, it's okay to take a few minutes to yourself. Sit down and have a breather.
I have no idea who René Arnaud is. So this is where René works. I'm gonna look around, search the booth.
If you must. But please hurry. We are pretty easy to spot up here.
Nothing incriminating catches your eye. The cabinets are clean and their sparse contents meticulously organized. There's a framed photograph on the table. Looks like the inhabitant is rather pedantic when it comes to order.
Take the picture.
It's a black and white photo of a young couple out in a street fair. The man, René, is dressed in a Royal Carabinier uniform. The girl is young and very pretty. She is smiling playfully.
Who was René? Was it the guy I played bowls with, or someone else?
Why did you take that picture of René?
I'm gonna ask him about it.
You're really interested in that old soldier.
It is the guy that I played bowls with.
But sure, as long as it doesn't take up a whole lot of time.
Okay, I'm not gonna have rest. I'm not tired. We can go down. Those don't look like operable stairs, so we can't go down there anyways. All around you, great machines in quiescence. Quiescence. White pine trees are printed onto the screen covering. Looks like a forest under snow. Okay, let's explore this door first. I really look like a hobo. Ooh, what? Okay, what's this? Phone?
An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall. A note on the side says, tokens unavailable due to strike. Use change.
I'm not gonna use that then. What's this? Radio emitting strange buzzing sounds. Giant ass print on the pillow and a pattern of coffee rings on the armrest. What's this? Book La Fumée. Cool. Standard office, the file cabinets, the drawers seem to be locked. Someone left coffee machine on. This is a Dewey type printer, the model name is on the back. Every worker, member of the board, is written on top of the flyers. And at the bottom, union logo and demand democracy. What's this? Postcard. What are these postcards for?
On second glance, someone has forgotten to properly close one of the drawers.
It's unfortunate for the Union to just leave their paperwork lying around like this.
I agree, open the drawer.
The drawer opens smoothly. Inside is a well-organized selection of brown folders.
Browse through the folders.
Hundreds of documents containing logistical data. 2 kinds of transactions stand out. Materials coming into Revachol from the outside world, from Muindi, Grad, and even Ilmara, and the same materials being handed over to companies inside Revachol. Kuron, Coal City, La Delta, and Jamrock are listed among the many districts where the imports are being sold.
Anything interesting? Browse them.
It's hard to make sense of this thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and percentages. You try to focus, but the lines are getting blurry.
Let's give it a try.
Whatever's hidden here is hidden well. Concentration isn't enough. Only a trained accountant with a background in logistics would be able to really make sense of it. However, there is a little handwritten note stuck on the side of the drawer.
Look at the note.
It appears to be a to-do list written in large, uneven capital letters. Remember, Leo, Everard's shoes, special whirling borscht, water Everard's plants, sweep office floor, more banners. All items on the list have been crossed out, and the note itself is crumpled.
Turn to the lieutenant. Look, Kim, a to-do note with a list of errands for Everard.
Everard Clare, probably.
Everard.
The head of the Debarders Union. One of his aides must have left it. Nothing incriminating here.
No,
The
I guess
special
not.
borscht seems a bit odd in the list.
Oh. The borscht. Okay,
The
close the door.
drawers.
Let's see what's in here. Yes, magnesium. Hell yeah. Ah. Alrighty. Visual calculus minus drama minus authority. I want visual. Oh yeah. I'm just picking up clothes. I don't care. Like, I'm just picking them up and wearing them. They look dope. I did not finish exploring this area here. I want to see what else there is before I go through that door, because that door goes through a totally different area. Oh, what's this? What does this do?
A rusting control panel with several knobs. 2 buttons marked Marche and Arrête are faded with use. It seems to control the large crane above. A container is attached to its hook block. Marche. On.
Press
Arrête.
marche.
With a loud grind, the crane shifts overhead, moving a massive metal container through the air.
How am I doing this? Oh my gosh, it's gonna fall. Oh. Oh my god. What am I doing? Don't know why I did that. Continue.
And with a surprisingly quiet thunk, the crane places the container. The harbor sleeps as the strike rages in the distance. The crane can rest again, now that its purpose has been fulfilled.
Purpose? What do you mean?
Moving this container, of course. For this purpose it was built. For this purpose it has acted. And now it will rest.
I can't see how that was worth the wreckers. except for seeing the crane in action,
Press.
which I admit was satisfying.
Alright, but wouldn't it come back?
The crane does not return to its original.
Okay, leave. Perfect. That's what I wanted to do anyway, I think. Money! You see faded industrial lettering from the platform. Kvalsen. Okay, let's open this. Hold on. What else is over here before I open that? The shipyard ahead is oddly quiet. The great machines are sleeping. Okay, this goes onwards. So I should open the container. The speaker tower is silent. There's no work to organize in the yard below. Okay, let's go back. That looks like what they used to hang. What's his name? We don't know his name.
Before you stands a cargo container. Just one of many in the yard.
Lieutenant, I think there's something special about this container.
Is this like your thing with that wall again?
Yeah, maybe. I can't tell. I think we should investigate further.
You do? Because I don't.
What? Why not?
There are a million containers here.
No.
Why are you fixating on this one?
I don't know, Kim. It just feels special.
It's a cargo container, detective. Just like all the others.
Doesn't even look at it.
We are not here to interact with containers.
No. Knock on the door.
The knock produces a hollow ring of metal.
Open the door.
To turn the handle, to no avail. The doors seem to be mechanically locked. To your left, the lieutenant considers your actions with some puzzlement.
Persuade the door to open. 3%. Let's go.
Why are you even trying to open a door with rhetoric?
Oh, because getting physical wasn't an option.
Because what wasn't an option?
Using my body over my wits.
Now is not the time to get philosophical, detective.
I will be back to convince you to open for me. If I tell it, please open for me, and then it'll open, Kim is gonna be like, what? How? What's this? Why can't I just pry it open, you know? Like, unlock it. Ooh. What is... Half-Life? Yeah, cool. What is Half-Life? Half-Light. Let the body take control, threaten people. Oh, intimidate them. Yeah, why not? We have so many tasks. So many tasks. Ask Renee. I'm gonna ask him later. Okay. Let's continue on. Take all. Industrial size thermos. Smells like burnt coffee. What are these? Money. Where am I going? Oh. The banner sags under the weight of the rain and snow. White waves on red. Leo, Leo, easy Leo. Nothing he can do. Oh, he's singing.
Container, container, I'll turn you nice and red. Container, container, put the logos on.
The lyrics to this container song are being made up as he goes along.
He's a songstress.
The accent is so thick, it's impossible not to notice he's Ubi, from the vanishing peninsula of Ubisunt on Muindi.
Container, container, used to be Wild Pines. Container, container, now belongs to Everard.
The tiny man is so engaged in his work he doesn't notice you. Hi!
Everard, 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 he looks after everyone. Huh? Well, hey there. How can I help you, mister? I see you are not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you?
A shadow passes over his kind face. What is it with you people and scabs?
I mean, I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know, and folks gotta eat.
He doesn't seem to be waiting for you to answer.
Just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister.
You're Ubi, right?
Oh, yes. Born and raised in Ariash, mister. Mum had to leave my dad after he got a bit violent. Took us here to the new world. I was about 10 then. Too old to lose my accent then. People say us Ubis are up to all sorts of trouble with sheep and other animals and whatnot.
He's so cute.
I just want you to know there was never any of that where I come from. No, sir. Those are just nasty rumors.
Thank you for clarifying that, sir.
What are you doing with the containers?
Oh, I'm just making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So it's easier for the crane operators to spot them.
He's like a gnome. He waves at the containers towering behind him. What's going on here? Look at the mountains of containers rising behind him.
The containers in the yard are green in Wild Pine's livery, and the mountains rising behind Leo is all red in Union colors. It's like some red infection was spreading outwards from the container yard's core. There appear to be cisterns underneath the Union container covers.
Leo, has anyone told you why you need to change the covers?
No, not really. Mr. Everett doesn't tell me all the big things. Says I go and tell them to everyone.
This looks like a massive redecorating operation, Kim.
Yes, they are hiding it from the inside. All the red containers have the Debarders Union logo on them.
Ah. What is underneath these red covers?
Oh, I don't know, mister. They say it's some chemicals. Most of them have labels on them, I think.
Okay, thanks, Leo. You've been very helpful.
Oh, no trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all.
Where is everyone? The harbor is empty.
Oh, most of the guys are down at the gates, keeping the scabs from coming in.
He leans in with a confidential look.
We're on a strike. The whole union is. You don't have to work when you're on strike. Ha! We haven't worked for 2 months now.
I thought 4.
So no one is working?
Not everyone is down there, of course. Mr. Everard is in his office, where he always is. And Jean-Luc is guarding the gate. But Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble and Everard sent them on a nice vacation. For a week or so.
Titus, the ones that, put the hanged man on the tree, right? Yeah, because that's the guy that was with that Union gardener lady. What kind of trouble did this Titus and his friends get into?
Oh, I'm not really supposed to talk about that. That's union business.
He smiles and leans closer.
Him and his boys stirred up something in town. Probably drank too much and got into a fight or something. I heard Mr. Everett telling them to take some time off.
Really? Did they kill someone?
No, I don't think they killed anyone.
Oh.
Let's better talk about something else. Titus and his boys do good work. I don't want to get them in trouble over a little drinking.
He probably doesn't know anything anyway.
Yeah, probably.
Who in their right mind would tell him?
Do you work here?
Yes, yes. Everybody needs a job, and this is mine.
I like this
I'm
Leo
Leonard,
guy.
by the way. Leonard Bellick. But everyone calls me Leo.
The little man raises his hand in a welcoming gesture.
I'm like Mr. Everett's right-hand man when Mr. Edgar is out of town, and Mr. Edgar's right-hand man when Mr. Everett is away.
Who's Mr. Edgar?
Actually, Miss Beaufort is the right-hand man, but she's a lady.
A lady?
Who is this, Miss Beaufort?
The lieutenant looks up at Leo.
A real pretty lady with a skin like those Douai Sucre candy bars my missus likes so much. Them are real nice to suckle on once the dinner is done and me and the missus sit down beside the radio. But I can't listen to the radio all the time. There's so much to do around here and I'm always busy keeping things running here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
He's really like a gnome. Hold on, who is this Miss Beaufort you mentioned?
Oh, Lizzie. She is a real sharp tool. Mr. Everett put her through some fancy school and everything, east of the river. 4 years she was gone, and when she came back, she was all fancy and lawyerly.
Lawyerly.
He respects that word. That's obvious.
But she's a real nice girl. Grew up in this here neighborhood. Knows everybody and gets along with everyone. Real pillar of the community one day, I'm sure. If me missus and me was to have a child, I'd be real happy if she turned out like her. But she can't have kids. Dr. Lemaitre said so, and she knows about such things. Been a doctor for almost 50 years she has.
He tells me everything. He sighs and falls silent, watching you meekly with his blue eyes.
So Everett trained a lawyer named Miss Beaufort. Interesting.
Yeah. I think you're doing a great job around here, Leo.
Yes, this place really seems to run like clockwork. Keep it up, Leo.
The lieutenant smiles at the little man.
Well, thanks a lot. Coming from you, it means a lot, really.
You didn't think it was possible, but the smile becomes even wider.
Sometimes I feel some of the guys don't really get how much I bust my ass for them here. But you guys are all right.
What's in that container over there? Point to the container suspended from the crane arm.
Oh, that one. That should be empty as far as I know. Lots of containers here have nothing in them. They're just waiting to be loaded up.
Sure.
I think there's something in there. What are you the Leo who wrote the note to make more banners?
Oh, yes, yes. I leave all kinds of notes for myself. That old head of mine ain't so good at keeping things in no more. I almost forgot about the borscht.
What was about the borscht?
Oh, yes. I've been taking special whirling borscht to the men every day since the strike started.
I need to check out this borscht.
It's very, very good. Makes a man feel so warm and happy. I feel like I could take on Mr. Renadan's boar dogs every time the lunch is done.
What do you mean by taking this soup to the men? Is it for striking?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
I'm taking it to them. The borscht keeps them happy and in fighting spirits. Makes you all warm inside. They brew it in the whirling in rags.
Who makes it at the whirling? It's the chef guy at the back.
Cook.
Yeah.
He makes it. Them is always talking with Mr. Manana in that weird language
They put
and
drugs
laughing
in it.
together. He doesn't speak what we speak. He's from Grad.
Something is off about the borscht. I'm going to look into it.
Oh, sure, mister. Sure. You do that. Yes, sir.
Oh, yes,
he
I
didn't
am.
actually understand what you meant. And now he's just nodding along.
So I'm looking for the leader of the dock workers union.
Oh, you want Mr. Everard then?
Yeah.
He's an awfully nice fellow, he is. Him and his brother are both nice fellows. They've lived their entire lives in this here neighborhood.
He coughs, then continues immediately.
Guys like Mr. Everard and Mr. Edgar, his brother, are real good guys. Made merchandise what it is today. Mr. Everard and Mr. Edgar and I went to the same school we did when we were boys.
Easy now, Leo. I just want to know where I can find this man.
Oh, Mr. Everard is where he always is. In his office, of course.
He points to the 2 joint containers on your right. Perfect. Okay, I'm off. Thank you,
now.
Leo. Bye-bye. He's so pleasant. He's like one of the few pleasant people here. Is this his office? The coffee in the giant thermos is still lukewarm. Oh, this is his office. A stair made of pallets leading up. Okay, this is going to be a whole thing, I bet, because this is like the boss, right? And it's going to take some time. So this is where we'll leave this episode. I might actually also change my outfit to be more... suggestion. Oh, that's minus. Damn. Maybe to add drama. Physical instrument, shivers. Oh, that might work for me. So we'll see. We'll see what will work for me. It's so hard to decide like what I want to wear to interact with people. But yeah, anyways, it's fun anyways to like fail anything. Anyway, so next time we will talk to Everard, and then we have a lot to do on here. I have so many things that I want to do. So many. I'm gonna try and do as much of this game because I've heard that you can either finish it in like, 20 hours or 60 hours. Like it depends how much of this you do, and I'm gonna try and do as much of it as possible. So until the next one, guys, take care.